Today presentation topic is coal and coal as characteristics of Indian origin to understand the mineral transformation and slag formation behavior. First of all, what is coal? The simple definition is coal may also be defined as plant debris that has been subjected to various biochemical and geological processes due to which it has undergone remarkable changes in their physical properties and chemical compositions. A combustible sedimentary rock is formed from the plant remains in various stages of preservation by the process which involved the compaction of the material buried in the basins initially of moderate depth. As coal is formed from the remains of terrestrial plant by the process of qualification. That means qualification process is very important for the formation of coal. A rock derived mainly from plant remains that suffered Verifications and qualifications. Coal is a sedimentary rock formed by minerals and minerals and contains more organic than mineral matter. What are the importance of coal? Coal is a rightly called the black diamond and is much more valuable than diamond in terms of total monetary transactions. The value of coal produced in our country per year is 900 times that of diamond and one third of the total minerals. Coal is one of the principal contributor to the processes of extractions of iron which is so vitally needed for industrial development. Iron ore is reduced in the blast furnace with coke produced from coal, that is almost 60 to 65% of the total commercial energy required is available from coal. Coal is needed in industrial like bricks, cement, fertilizer, limestone, etc. As coal is, we know coal is a organic matter plus mineral matter. What is organic matter? Organic matter is vitrinite, liptonite, and internite. Mineral matter is ash and moisture. From this figure, we uh, we easily know the minerals. That yellow part here, the yellow part is minerals, and vitrinite, liptonite, and internite is placed in the bottom. That is important for the qualifications. What are the types? The mainly two types is there: spray-poppling coal and humic coal. Humic coal is important. The humic coal is bended in character. The remains of wood and bark are predominant in these types of coal, like peat, lignite, subbituminous, bituminous, anthracite. What is types of coal? The various types are there. The peat is not regarded as coal, although it represents the first stage of coal formation. Peat is formed by the decay of vegetables, matter in moist places, sloping surfaces in upland country, or in shadow basins in lowlands. It is generally light or dark brown in color. Lignite, what is lignite? Lignite is closely related to peat, but is the next higher stage, just higher to the peat. Vegetable debris in lignite or brown coal can be seen in consolidated form. It is generally brown in color, which darkens on exposure. Types of coal, the other thing is subbituminous coal and semi-bituminous coal. There is the difference in the color, like much darker than lignite. And semi-bituminous is coal is this rank is jet black color. The alternate banding of bright and dull coals are clearly visible in this coal. Anthracite. Anthracite is a high rank coal representing a coal that has been subjected to the highest grade of metamorphism. It is shiny black color, hard and brittle. Content ranging is 86, carbon content ranging is 86 to 98%, means it is a good quality. What is coking coal? The types of coal on the basis of use, we differentiate it. Coking coal, high temperature carbonization is carried out at a temperature which is about 900 degrees centigrade. This carbonization gives higher yield of gaseous product and lower yield of liquid products. This carbonization produces hard coke from coking coals. For a steel plant, it is ready. What are the physical properties of coal? Generally, the color, The color varies from brown to black. Streak varies from light brown to brown for lignite and from dark brown to grayish blue black for bituminous and black for anthracite. Luster, its metallic luster, vitreous and dull. Most laminated coal, so clay is known as clay. Coal formation, actually decaying plants plus pressure of rocks. It depends on the time, pressure, atmosphere. Varying degree of removal of impurities, nitrogen, water, SiNa, Ca, these are the living carbon content and living carbon. Some example of coal like peat and lignite, bituminous, anthracite, as already discussed. The types of generally two types of coal: non-coking coal, moisture is 5 to 8%, ash is 35 to 55%, and BM and FC is 55 to 65. Coking coal moisture is 9 to 12%. What is slagging? In this picture, the clinker formation inside the boiler and the slag deposition on superheated tubes. That is the superheat. This is the picture of superheated tubes. What is slagging? The deposit formed on the surface of heat transfer tube or component in the boiler subjected to radiation are called slagging. What are the objective of this work? To determine coal quality and elemental composition of coal matrix. The second important objective is to identifying the effect of additives or on fusion temperature of coal and also the effect of oxides on AFTs. To obtain multi-phase equilibria and liquidus temperature of coal as samples and also the proportions of the various phases present as a functions of temperature by using FACS's thermodynamic model. To identify mineral phases present in coal ash and also the compositions of their ash. To model the slag formation using FACS's and mathematical equations of correlate with the experimental AFT results. For the sample preparation, first we prepare the coal sample, then crushed into 3 mm size, then pulverized into 1 mm, then passed through 72 mesh size, and finally additive mixed coal in different weight proportion by overall sampling method. These are the coal sample preparations. Coal ashes is there. For characterization using proximate analysis, moisture as PM and fixed carbon, ultimate analysis CHN and S as analysis, fusion temperatures, X-ray diffractions. Proximate analysis, generally the moisture as PM and FC, the sample, this is the head samples. So these are the moisture as PM and FC percentage. Ultimate analysis, carbon percentage, hydrogen, nitrogen and sulfur percentage we identify from the equipment. XRF analysis, this is the result of XRF analysis of our roll call. Roll call is identified by culture coalfield. This is the XRD analysis. Through XRD analysis, we clearly see that the quartz percentage is clearly visible. Here the decomposition of roll call for this phase transformation is taken for the roll call variation of composition with respect to temperature. For AFT result, here DT, ST, HT and FT for the different degree centigrade. Now, this is the chemical composition of coal ashes of different CaCO3 content. So, for different variation like 1 to 5%, 10%, 15%, 25%, these are the result of different variation of CaCO3. This is the result of ash fusion temperature analysis for DT, ST and HT, FT. This all here the DT dt is differentiation temperature. So, as the percentage of CSO3 increase, then the it slowly decreases from this point up to 25. The for the comparison, we if we compare the 1% to 25%, it is slowly decreases. Here the effect of additives on AFT, the fusion temperature of coal ash samples drop as CaCO3 content increases. From this, it is clearly visible. Here, for 5% as CaCO3 increases, liquidation temperature is higher than the AFTs. Here, 15%, again the same result. Now, in 25%, as CaCO3 increases, melting temperature of anorthite decreases from 1500 to 1400. Here we clearly see that the quartz, kaolinite, selenite, the quartz content is high, clearly visible. The reaction that occur between the different components of the coal ash are given below, like quartz, it's tridymite at 800 degrees centigrade when Al2O3 SiO2 then Al2 SiO5 is there, similarly as given. Now, the conclusion for our research work is fusion temperature of coal ash sample drop as CaCO3 content increases. The second most important conclusion is observation indicate that the liquidus temperature is higher than the AFT as the CaCO3 is increased. Higher alumina and silica content in the Indian origin coal leads to the formation of stable phases like kaolinite and quartz. Our study also depicts that as CaCO3 content increases, the melting temperature of anorthite decreases from 1500 to 1400 degrees centigrade. The flow temperature of raw coal ash is above 1500 degrees centigrade. And the most important thing is XRD analysis determine the minerals composition of coal ashes. Flux additions lowered the AFT temperature of coal ash drastically. Advantage of lowering the AFT is that remove the slags formed in boiler at lower temperature and it would thus be used widely in power plant industries. The addition of lime reacts with these binary compounds and formed low melting points ternary compounds like anorthites and mullite phases which triggered in lowering AFT values. The equilibrium calculation of raw coals shows tridymite, sillimanite and leucite are the major phases formed in the final product. All these compounds have high melting points. The complete molten state of ash components achieved below 1400 degrees with 25 weight% of flux addition. That is very important. The main reason for the hindering in AFT temperature with flux addition in the formation of eutectic ternary phase anorthite. Thank you. Thank you very much.